Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna do a normal shop my stash. I am sorry, but I have already put all of the products back. I actually did so yesterday before I even planned to do a shop my stash, and that is because I'm trying to find a pair of earrings that I have misplaced and I cannot find them. If someone is psychic, let me know. So we're not gonna recap or talk about all of the products that I've used, but we're just gonna hop right into it. So we're gonna start off with primers, and I placed an order at Auric during Black Friday, and I finally got my little order. It was stuck in custom for a little bit, but I really want to use this primer. This is her Glow Lust, I think it's called. Yes, and I bought the shade Selenite. I'll show you just a little swatch. As of right now, when I'm filming, I haven't used it too much. What I can say is that it is a little bit thicker than the Charlotte Tilbury one, and it gives a little bit more of a glow. So this one I would use as an highlight. This one I wouldn't use as a highlight on its own. And I like it. So this one is going to be my primer, and I also thought that I could use this one from Inika because I really want to finish it up. So those are my two primers for this rotation. Then we're coming on to my foundation section, and here I really want to use this one from NARS. This is the Tinted Moisturizer. I have it in the shade Gotland, which is the shade Light 1.2. Oops. But I think that some days I might want to have a little bit more coverage. So I'm gonna take this one. This is my YSL foundation. I really also need to start thinking about which products I'm gonna pan in the new year. Ooh, hard decision. But those are my two foundations. I think I'm also gonna take this one from Dior. This is one of my favorite foundations. This is the Dior Backstage foundation that I have in the shade 2N. Then we're coming to my concealer section, which is going way out of hand. I don't know, I'm not that great at finishing concealers. I don't use a lot of concealer. I use it every day, but I don't use a lot of it under my eyes. But I do want to try and maybe start thinking about panning this one. As you can see, I've gotten a great start on it, or a great, yeah, as you can see, I've used it quite a lot. I also realized that I hadn't put that one back that I had in my product pan. And then I think I really want to take my Pat McGrath concealer. This one is way too light though, so I need to take something else as well. And I think I'm gonna take my let me take my Umaa concealer. So this is the Woke concealer that I have in the shade Fair Lady T3, if my camera wants to focus. So those two are going in today's shop my stash. So this is my blush and bronzer drawer, and I don't know what to tell you. I've been sick, it's been the holidays, give me a break. This is the way it looks like right now. First and foremost, let's start off with our cream product, and I've been using my Anastasia one a lot lately. I'll just show you. So I've been using this one a lot, but then also my Nude Sticks one that I actually finished. So what I do want to take is my Patrick Ta one. The packaging is horrendous when it looks like this, but this is the way it looks like. I want to take this one and just use that one a little bit more. That's the only cream that I'm gonna take when it comes to like bronzers. So for powder bronzers, let me just move this one a little bit. We have this section right here that is bronzers. And which one do I want to take? I think I want to take this one. I really enjoy this one. This is the NARS bronzer in the shade Valarta. I adore this bronzer so much, so I'll add that one in. But then also I think I also want to take my Vive bronzer. This is a bronzer duo. I have it in shade medium, I think. Yes, medium, and this is the way it looks like. I enjoy just blending these two together. Sometimes I stick a little bit more into this side and sometimes this side. It kind of depends on how deep I want to go, but that's it for bronzers. For blushes, I don't know what to do this time around. It's very messy in here. Let's actually take this one. This is the Huda Beauty Glowish blush in the shade Caring Coral. I adore this shade. It's so pretty. Look at that. The pigment isn't the best, so you kind of have to build it up, but it's fine. I like it. So I'm gonna take that one, and then I think we're also gonna take our Vive blush in the shade Pesca, which is more of like a peachier kind of blush. It's really, really pretty on the skin. It's super pretty. So that one is going in, and then I think I actually want to take my Natasha palette. So this is the Natasha Denona Bloom palette, which you guys know I love. I haven't used it in a little bit now, so I think that this is going to be a great alternative to the other blushes that I have going into this rotation. But do we maybe want like another option, or are we going to be set with this? I'm wondering with Bareback from Nude Sticks. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bareback as well. This is a really pretty, like, super neutral blush, and I really enjoyed this formula from Nude Sticks. So that's it for blushes and bronzers. So let's continue with highlights. Same thing here. Don't know what to tell you. It is the way it is. But I have a palette that I bought in 2021 that I haven't used too much, that I really want to use, and that is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Instant Look of Love in a palette. This is the lighter version. So this one has powders, bronzers, eyeshadows, highlights, and blushes. And I really thought that I would use this a little bit more than I actually have. I've tried to use this to set under my eyes, this powder, and it doesn't really work. This one is beautiful as a bronzer and as a cream, not a cream, a crease shade. So I do really want to use this because I feel like this is everything that I would actually need in order to like get ready in the morning. So I really want to test this one out more. I know I'm not too fond of the highlight, but sometimes when it comes to like Charlotte's products, I felt like you kind of have to really get in there and maybe just wear off the first kind of layer, and then it's gonna be a lot better. So I do want to test this one out more and see if it's something that I'll enjoy. But for powders under my eyes, I really want to take this one from Fenty. It's my absolute favorite loose powder. I adore this one. I have it in the shade Butter. It's been a favorite for years, and this year I kind of want to start maybe trying to focus on using up a little bit more of my products. So yeah, this one is going in, and then I might as well also want, let's see here, a pressed powder. I should really try and just repress this, or just start using it as is. I don't know how to repress shit like this that's like baked and domed. So you know what, I think I'm just gonna, maybe I should just put it into another, no, I'm gonna see what I can do, but I'll try and fix this one. So for highlights, for about this entire year, I actually thought that I would be able to finish up this Jouer highlight. This is all I have left. I really want to take a little break from this because I feel like I have been trying to pan it for the longest time. So I'm actually just gonna move this to the side. This is a little bit fragile, so I'm just gonna put it here. So for highlight, I did purchase this one from Pat McGrath. This one is too dark for me, but sometimes I can make it work-ish. So it's hard, you know, because I feel like it is too deep, but then some days I kind of try and like buff it into the skin. It's not perfect, and I still need to go in with a lighter highlight. But I need to really figure out if this is something I'm gonna keep or if it's something that just doesn't work for me that I need to declutter. So I'm gonna decide this rotation. And then what kind of other highlights do we want? I think I want my NARS Fort de France. This is a beautiful everyday kind of highlight. Looks like this. It's really beautiful. It is a little bit more subtle than some other highlights that I have that is very blinding. So I do want to add that one in, and then also my Amrezy highlight. This one I just adore. This is probably one of my favorites now that I've finished up my Pixie highlight. This is stunning. It's a beautiful glow, and even though I've had it for years, it still works perfectly fine. I have gotten some questions about this, like if you don't have it, purchase the Ofra Rodeo Drive one and you'll be set. But I think that's all. I might actually want to add this one in, or did we have a cream highlight? Yes, we have the Auric one, so I'm actually not even gonna bother. So yeah, let's continue to pigments. Now, here's my little pigment drawer, and as you can see, I've gotten some new additions. We have 2 new ones right over here from Auric, and I thought that I would swatch them. I did also post pictures on my Instagram in case you wanted to go ahead and check that one out. But since we're here, let's just look into this one. This is Temper. This one I actually haven't used yet, but I will. So this is what the color looks like. So this is a cream eyeshadow. It's really beautiful. It reminds me of the Tom Ford one that is right over here. It's the same kind of concept. So let me just swatch the cream right here. As you can see, it's a beautiful kind of bronzy, rosy kind of shade. And then this is a topper. I'm just gonna screw this one back on, and here you have the topper. I'm just gonna swatch it right over here. So I'm swatching it on top. Let me lower the brightness a little bit. So here you can kind of see what those shadows looks like together. So I'm gonna add that one in, and then we have Defiance. And this is what this one looks like, and this one I have used. I just swatched it right up there. Let me just put on the little fuck me up cap. So I'm just swatching it right there. Stunning. And then this is what it looks like. This one you might think is very similar to the other one, but they're different, I promise. And that is what that one looks like. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Defiance is my favorite, which is why I've used it and not the other one, but I do enjoy both of them. Like in color, I obviously don't know how this one wears, but this one wears beautifully. Another shade that is a cream that I wanted to use is Oyster Pearl. Here it is. This one I actually this one I couldn't find for a little while. Now obviously I have. Can swatch this one as well because I know you guys like it. It's just a beautiful like satin shade. It's absolutely stunning, and it's really easy on the eyes, just for a simple everyday look, not too much fuss, and it's just, you know, a gorgeous shade. So obviously I want that one in. Let me clean off my little Tom Ford shade. What else do we want in here? I feel like I always add too much in and then I never end up using it. Maybe we can take Ritz from Colourpop. This one is really pretty. Should have included this in my yearly favorites, but I actually just forgot. This one is stunning. It's like a cream shadow. It's absolutely gorgeous. It applies like a powder, but it feels like a cream. It's stunning. It's really just a standout. So this one I obviously need to use as well. But I think that is everything for like pigments. Maybe actually we want this one. This is the Vive shadow stick. I saw that she had come out with shimmer shadow sticks as well. I haven't bought anything because I feel like I have so much, but that is just what the shadow looks like. It's stunning. I really enjoy it, and I feel like it blends beautifully when I blend it out with a brush, and it's just a fun step in my makeup routine. It's not a must-have, it's just a fun step. But yeah, let's move on to lips. Here we have a little lip drawer, and let's just see what we'll add in. So first and foremost, I really want to finish this one from Fenty. I had it in a product pan, and as you can see, it's almost gone. So obviously that one is going in. Live It Up from Charlotte Tilbury is stunning. Just a beautiful pink shade that obviously I want in. Oh, I got this gloss from one of you guys as a Christmas gift. So sweet. This is Ofra lip gloss in the shade Sugar Cup. This one is stunning. It's like a purple with a hint of like gold shimmer throughout it. It's really, really pretty just to wear on its own or just to top something else. So obviously we're gonna have that one in. And thank you. I want to finish some lipsticks. I have some MAC lipsticks that I don't have like too much left out of. So this one is not that. Myth. This is Myth. The color I need to clean it off. But as you can see, not too much left out of that one. So we'll add that one in. That one we have a lot left out of. Ooh, not Ruby Woo. Ooh, this one. This one as well. This one has fallen off so many times. This is Cream the Nude, also from MAC. So I'll add that one in. I also know that we don't have too much left out of KKW. Kim KW, by the way. Here it is. I'll show you. I'm scraping it. As you can see, this is just plastic, and then I'm scraping it because I don't want to toss anything. But I will add that one in. This one I can use at home. This one I'll use. This is a backup. So I'm finally opening this one up, and I'm gonna start using this one. It's my favorite, so I need to have that one. This lip gloss from Lime Crime is actually really pretty, so I'll add that one in as well. Then maybe we need something peachy. I'm gonna take the Vive lipstick in the shade Vive. Looks disgusting, but it's really pretty. I really enjoyed having this lipstick in from Buxom. Just in my outskirts, and then having like a gloss in the center. I found that to be so pretty, and that is Triple Threat. So I think that's everything when it comes to lipsticks. Let's move on to liquid lipsticks. So let's see what we can find in here. Echo Park from Colourpop. This shade is from Ofra. I don't know what kind of shade it is. It doesn't say, but I want to have that one. Alyssa from Colourpop. Jouer. This one is actually starting to be a lot scraped, which is great. This is the shade Buff. And November. I think that is everything for lips. So now we only have eyeshadow palettes left. My entire makeup collection is a mess like it usually is, so I just put some palettes on top here that I thought that we could go through because some of them are new and I really want to use them. So first and foremost, we have the Pat McGrath Venus in Fleur palette. This one I really want to use. Like, oh, I cannot put this one down. It's so pretty. And I just adore all the shades that's in here. I think it's fun. I feel like you can create so many different looks, even though it's just for shadows. So this one is definitely going in. Then I was so lucky to be gifted these two, like the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette from one of you guys, and she actually also gifted me the Biba from Natasha Denona. And obviously I want to use both of them, but I think I'm gonna stick with Biba because I feel like I will get more use out of this in terms of like me working and stuff like that. Circo Loco is a little bit loco. What I really want to do is like tear this apart and mix it with my other palette. So for instance, I feel like maybe the blue could be really pretty in the Biba or something. I don't know. I want to just play a little bit when I'm using this one, but I am going to add in the Biba. I've also really been loving my Natasha Denona, Huda Beauty Naughty Nude palette. So this one is, as you guys know, it's one of my favorite palettes out of 2021. I ranked it at 2nd place, and if you haven't seen it, I will link it right up here in the corner. This is just perfection to me. I cannot stop using it. I just love this blue shadow. I used it the other day and it's so pretty. So obviously this one's going in. So now we have 3 palettes, and what I really want to do is to just go through some palettes here and see what I haven't used in a while. Maybe we should take the retro from Natasha. This one is so pretty. I just love this one, and I feel like it goes very well with all of the other makeup products that I have picked out. And then finally, I think I want to take this ColourPop palette. I really enjoy this one. This is the Whatever palette, and I feel like this one is so pretty. I adore this one so much. It's really bronzy and pretty, and it's just perfect. I love the quality. I love everything about it. You can go pretty neutral, but you can also like vamp it up. So I think those are the eyeshadow palettes that I'll stick to. That went a lot quicker and smoother than I thought that it would. So if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!